Hey, hey! Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone. So Friday, and a new stream. Okay. So I feel like it feels like it's been ages since my last stream, but it was like on Wednesday. So yeah, it feels weird to stream like every other day. Well, I mean, I guess the only days of the weeks that I stream like 2 days in a row is like Friday and Saturday in the weeks that I do that. So yeah. So yeah, and I also don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. It's very likely, but I don't know if anything like if maybe something happens or maybe I need to do some stuff and maybe I can just skip tomorrow's stream and just stream on Monday. So yeah, let me check my audio really quick. All good. Okay. Are we still in one quality option only? Yeah, it seems like. So dumb, man. But it is what it is. I think I guess I need to get affiliate for that to improve. I'm not really loving that because yeah, it means that I have two options: or I keep streaming at 720p so that more people can watch on Twitch without like worrying, well, not worrying, but without having any buffering issues in the stream and stuff. So that's one option. It's what I'm doing right now. And the other option is I can do the like send a different configuration, bitrate and stuff for YouTube. Because what's happening right now is that on YouTube, I'm also like the highest quality on YouTube is also 720. It's 60 FPS, which is good, but yeah, I think I need to move a little bit to there. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. So yeah, I've been saying that basically on YouTube I'm also streaming at 720, okay? And because I stream, I have like only one OBS instance and I have that set up so that I have like a set bitrate and like a set quality, okay? The output quality from OBS is 720p 60 FPS. And that goes for, to Twitch and also to YouTube. And yeah, the thing is that the thing with that is that like all of the streams I'm doing are being saved in 720 on YouTube. So yeah, I guess that's okay. I don't know. It's not great. I would like them to be at the highest quality possible. Highest possible quality, I guess. But yeah, I can't do that right now because, well, I would have to do the other option I was talking about, which is basically setting OBS so that I can send like different outputs to Twitch and also like one output setup for Twitch and another one for YouTube. I don't know how to do that. Maybe it's not hard, and I don't know, but I don't really want to set that up and stuff because I really, it's really easy for me the way I have it set up right now, which is basically I have one OBS instance, like I said before, and I have like a little thing where I can just start streaming, and then I have a YouTube thing where I can set start there too. So yeah. I mean, it's really convenient having it this way. But yeah, I don't know. So, okay. So let's dive into Voyager work, okay? So, what have we been doing? Do we need to go through all the things? I think I'm just going to hit play and show you a little bit. I'm realizing that since I don't stream like a lot of time, I do like 2-hour stream on average. Maybe sometimes it's like a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, but I think the minimum is like 2 hours. I generally don't stream less than that, but yeah, it's sometimes 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, maybe sometimes three, almost 4 hours when I have a lot of time, like on Saturdays, for example. But right now I'm doing that, and that's the average length of my streams. And I'm always at the beginning of the stream, I'm talk about what we have been doing and all of that, and explaining the same things. I think that maybe that's not needed, and if people want to watch and see what we did in the previous stream, they can go to the previous stream and just see that. And maybe I can just show like this, for example. I just hit play, I go here and say, okay, what we have been doing is basically a couple things. So you can see the actual starship rotation sprites have been a little bit improved. They are not great yet. They are not great at all. I think I can improve them a lot more even. But yeah, for now they are okay. They are okay. Okay, and this is like I said, this is just like I don't. Oh my god, my head is. This is a prototype. That's the name. I wasn't able to find that word in my head. It seems like so. So yeah, basically this is just a prototype, and then we are going to see how we do the final starship design and all of that. But one of the things that we finished is the hyperspeed. So once you stop going into any direction, you can hold a button, and after 3 seconds it starts traveling in hyperspeed. Okay, and I was thinking about making this even faster. Okay, and you can press a button here, and then you basically just finish. Okay, so yeah, that's basically what we did in the previous stream. So I can just hold the button here and it goes there, okay, into hyperspeed mode, which is great. It's really, really great. I would like to test a little bit here of maybe making it even faster. So hyperspeed, we have max hyperspeed is 50. Let's see what happens if I set it to double that, okay, 100. Let's see, maybe it's better, I don't know. The normal velocity, like the normal navigation speed, is okay. Those rotations are a bit weird. This one and this one, which is essentially the same sprite, just flipped. But yeah, let's see how it looks now with the new hyperspeed. I think that's a bit better, actually. that may be a bit better, I think, you know. Yeah. I think it is a bit better. So and you cannot turn, and you cannot do anything basically while doing the hyperspeed. That's what's great about it. Now let's set it to 200 now. Maybe that's a lot, but yeah, maybe that's not a lot. Let's see. Okay. Now it feels like it feels. Oh my god, so yeah, it feels like we're going in a lot faster now. And what I would like to see is, let me see here, where the hell is the starship? Okay, so how far am I from the planet? Okay, so I can do Shift F, I believe, and then I can just scroll like that, and then I can just aim to the planet, and I'm going to hold this. Okay. Oh yeah, it doesn't work like that. Maybe I can do this and this now. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, it kind of doesn't work. So yeah, let's do this. Okay. So yeah, we can see that, yeah, it's pretty fast. Okay. Okay. So basically I can just do this and okay, let's do again. Oh yeah, I was. Okay. So now that we have this, the next thing I wanted to work on is basically the minimap. Okay. So let's see, how fast do we go? Okay, I think I went right past the planet. Where is the planet? Okay, yeah. Okay, so I think 200 is like pretty good. I really think 200 is pretty good, but maybe I can make it a bit like slower than that. Yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool. And I think I could use the this thing, which is where the hell is this? So it's 0, 0. Okay, so let's pretend we're going like that, okay? Oh no! It's going off the thing. Camera parallax object. Oh, I see what's happening here. So yeah, instead of this, it should be like it should be here in the background planes, and it should go there. Okay, and this should also be 0. Okay. And now it is going to be... Yeah. Yeah. So that's a lot better. So that's great. Jeje, buenas. ¿Qué tal, Jafid? ¿Todo bien? ¿Cómo andamos? ¿Qué tal, Ragnaro? ¿Todo bien? Todo melo. Así se dice en Colombia. Todo melo. Todo tranca. Acá todo bien por suerte. Recién arrancando. En el Valle del Cauca. Blanca palanca. Sabrosito, un calor. Ah, sí, hace calor allá. Sí, acá estamos... Ah, mira vos. Acá estamos entrando en invierno. Es como el infierno. ¿Están entrando en verano ahí? Claro, están más cerca del Ecuador ahí, pero acá no hay estaciones, claro, eso estaba pensando, que como está tan cerca del Ecuador, es todo mucho más cálido, más tropical, me imaginaba. Más o menos, ¿no? No soy muy bueno en geografía igual. Claro, no, acá sí tenemos las estaciones y son bastante fuertes. O sea, para los extremos, digamos. No tan fuertes, igual hay lugares del mundo que son mucho más extremas, pero sí. Acá hace frío cuando llueve y ya. Ah, mira. Claro. Sí, acá el verano para nosotros empieza... el invierno. Literalmente mañana empieza el invierno acá. 21 de junio empieza. Y bueno, y dura también 2 meses, más o menos 2 o 3 meses el invierno, después primavera y después durante noviembre, diciembre, enero, todo eso sería el verano, digamos. Y sí, acá donde estoy yo, que es Buenos Aires, en realidad yo no soy de Buenos Aires, yo soy de Córdoba, que es otra provincia, pero me vine acá a vivir hace un tiempo. Acá hay mucha humedad, mucha. Y el calor es insoportable, es horrible, es un calor húmedo de ciudad. Me imagino que bueno, allá les debe pasar algo similar. ¿En qué ando? Mira, te voy a mostrar en qué ando. Estuve básicamente agregando más sprites de rotación para la nave que no están perfectos. O sea, esta no es la nave, es como un prototipo que hice yo, como una base para después dibujar la nave real. Usando esto de referencia. Y bueno, estoy tratando de hacer las rotaciones y todo. Lo hice todo a mano y sin usar referencias de nada en 3D. Y quedó bastante bien, pero bueno, no está perfecto igual. Así que estuve haciendo eso. Sí, acá es igual. No, el calor húmedo es lo peor que hay. Sinceramente es lo peor que hay. Donde vivía yo, que era Córdoba, es un lugar que hay todo mucha montaña, es más seco que acá, digamos. Y es distinto, o sea, el calor se pasa más tranqui porque hay mucho más verde, la sombra de los árboles y todo eso, al haber tantas plantas y todo, es como que a la noche enfría realmente. Acá el concreto, todo el cemento de la ciudad no absorbe absolutamente nada, entonces nada, te morís de calor de día y de noche, es terrible. Pero bueno, así que bueno, estuve haciendo esto de las rotaciones. Y después cuando apretás ¿cómo se llama? Mantenés apretada una tecla, uno de los botones, entras en modo hipervelocidad, que vas mucho más rápido. Y esto sirve obviamente para viajar hasta algún cierto planeta, digamos. O sea, para ir más rápido. Así que nada. Sí, está quedando piola. Piola. Esto lo había puesto en 200, yo me parece que es un valor piola. Está quedando piola, sí. Ahora lo que quería hacer es esto, básicamente. Ahí les muestro algo que tengo. Documentation boards. Esto. Esto es lo que estoy haciendo básicamente ahora. Digamos, esto es lo que... Esto lo hice como representativo el otro día. Mi último stream que fue el miércoles. Esto es básicamente lo que estoy haciendo, digamos. O sea, las órbitas vos no las verías, pero sí verías la estrella, que es como el Sol, es como un sistema solar, pero de estrella X, donde estés. Y esta sería la nave, entonces vos podrías viajar y podés ir a los planetas y quizás te encontrás partes donde hayan asteroides y que quizás podés, qué sé yo, aterrizar en uno de los asteroides si es suficientemente grande y encontrar cosas ahí. Puedo encontrar como estaciones espaciales o cosas así. Y la idea es que esto es inmenso, entonces para viajar de un planeta a otro es como muy... Nada, te toma un rato, entonces para eso está la hipervelocidad. Y obviamente te encontrás otras naves, podés tener como combate y todo el tema. Entonces ahora lo que estoy tratando de... lo que quiero empezar a hacer hoy es esto básicamente, que es el minimapa, en donde vos podrías ver la posición actual de tu nave y podrías ir viendo, digamos, cómo estás avanzando con respecto de... O sea, dónde estás en el mapa del sistema este, digamos. Y bueno. Así que eso es lo que quiero ponerme a hacer ahora. Ya le seteé esto. Sí, perfecto. Bueno, a ver. Bien, entonces. Yo tengo por ahí, por algún lado. Creo que tengo un minimapa que hice, pero es un minimapa para el coso 2D, digamos, para el planeta. A ver si esto me puede servir. Planet. Ok. Ok. Yo tengo esto, tengo este minimapa para los planetas, que en realidad no lo tendrías ahí fijo, sino que lo tendrías que abrir con alguna especie de botón o algo así, para que no esté todo el tiempo ahí molestando, porque es bastante grande. Pero te muestra actualmente la posición en la que estás, digamos. Pero esto no... no me sirve para el sistema, para la escena donde estás en el espacio, porque obviamente esto es una vista 2D y está mostrando otra información, así que tendría que... gracias. Tendría que ver de hacer un sistema nuevo, pero puedo hacerlo con la misma... ¿cómo se llama? Con el mismo panelcito este, que está bueno. La de agarrarse al borde. Sí, tengo todas las animaciones hechas como en modo... en modo prototipo, viste, que está como que no está final, digamos, porque justamente, bueno, sirve para prototipar en el juego, ver cómo se ven las animaciones y todo eso. Pero sí, básicamente podés agarrarte de los bordes y escalar y toda la cuestión. Además de que tenés el jetpack. ¿Recuerda Terraria? ¿En Terraria se puede hacer como parkour y todo eso? No jugué nunca a Terraria, o sí jugué a Terraria, no me puedo acordar. O capaz lo decís por otra cosa igual. Creo que sí jugué a Terraria, pero no lo debo haber jugado mucho. El que sí jugué el que jugué bastante fue Starbound. Que es igual a Terraria, pero nada más que tenés algo similar a este juego en el que vos podés viajar por planeta y todo eso. Capaz lo conocen. Nunca lo jugaste. Starbound está muy bueno. Si te gustan los juegos del espacio y, o sea, así como que son infinitos y tenés un montón de planetas y estrellas para explorar y qué sé yo, Starbound está muy bueno. Y la mecánica es muy similar a Terraria, donde vos podés ir rompiendo los bloques de tierra, podés tener, o sea, como en Minecraft, digamos, que rompes los bloques, los podés usar, podés poner los bloques vos y tenés para plantar y crafting y todo el tema. Sí, tiene las mismas vibes, exactamente. La verdad que está bastante bueno Starbound, está bastante bueno. Ya es bastante viejito, o sea, salió hace bastante, digo, pero está muy bueno. Bueno, igual Terraria también salió hace bastante, me parece. Pero bueno, así es el tema, ¿no? Bueno, a ver. A ver, vamos a volver a la escena esta y vamos a abrir esto. Claro, y acá tengo esto yo. Estas órbitas así, o sea, esto es demasiado grande como para un minimapa. Esto acá. Esto es demasiado grande para un minimapa. Planetary System Map. UI Generator Panel. Planetary System Orbits UI. Ok. Esto lo puedo desactivar por ahora. Ok. Y... Ok, perfecto, perfecto. 228, capaz es mucho, 64 es muy poco. 96, maybe. Sí. Quizás es demasiado chiquito esto. Hace falta que lo haga en tamaños de píxel, pero si podemos mantener eso está bueno. Ok. Ok, se crashó. Programa de la placa de video. Ok. Bueno, voy a volver al inglés. Yo mantengo el inglés como idioma principal porque a la vez que estoy streameando en Twitch, también estoy streameando en YouTube. Y la diferencia es que en YouTube los streams se quedan guardados para siempre ahí. Lo cual es mi idea, digamos. Mi idea principal es que queden guardados los videos ahí. Entonces podés entrar al canal de YouTube y ver absolutamente todos los streams que hice para ver todo el progreso. Es como una especie de registro esto para documentar todo el proceso del desarrollo del juego, digamos. Me parece una idea piola. Entonces por eso siempre mantengo el idioma inglés como idioma principal para que sea como más universal de alguna forma, digamos. Pero sí. Okay. So back to English. So I think this size is pretty good. Obviamente, por cierto, si me siguen hablando en el chat y todo, les respondo en español, obviamente. No hay ningún problema. Pero bueno, también si quieren que me quede hablando en español, díganme y me puedo quedar hablando en español por el resto del stream, no pasa nada. Got it. Okay, so I want to see if I can create like sprites for the orbits, okay, but I want them to be like a lot smaller than this. So yeah. Now don't worry about it. At work I must speak English so I can practice here too. Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay. Yeah, I have a couple like colleagues or like I would say maybe co-workers. They are not colleagues. That they're also from Colombia. So and yeah, some of them have really good English, but yeah, it's not like very. It's more common for people in like Central America to have like a better English, but yeah, change. Change jajaja to jajaja. Qué refinado. Of course, yeah. We have to switch everything to the English equivalent. Okay. So where do I have the sprites for this? Let's see. Here, UI orbits. Okay. I think I can save this. Okay, but I would like to experiment like doing, yeah, so I have this, but I would like to also do like smaller, like I said. So yeah, where the hell is, oh, 45% degree symmetry. That's amazing. That's new. We didn't have that in A-Sprite before. That's great. Hey Ciala, good evening. How are you doing? Hello, welcome. So this is pretty cool. That's new. So we can draw like this, stuff like this, and we have like the mirror in like what's the word, like, yes, 45 degree angle. That's amazing. A-Sprite is so good. It's the best pixel tool out there. One of the best, for sure. So, now what do I want to do here? I want to try... Yeah, I'm going to add like... Maybe this one is the biggest one. Let's see. So, we'll have orbit 1, and then 2, 3, 4. All of these are... Yeah, all of these are like actual prefabs, and the number 1 is the biggest one. No, it's the smallest one. So I should create like more sizes for this. So let's go here and I have one. Let's create like more frames just because we can. Okay. I'm going to use the onion skin. Okay. I'm going to use some onion skin here. I'm going to use the same color. Well, in reality, I should use white because I want to try, well, the best thing is to set them to white because then I can set the color here in Unity. So for example, now that it's pink, if I go here, it's going to be pink with like multiplied by whatever color I set here, which is not great. So yeah, if I export them like white, I can then set whatever color I want, and that's the best thing I think. So okay, that's okay, that's pretty good. Let's see, so this one, okay, let's see what happens if I move this. Yeah, this should be -4, this should be 0, right there in the middle. Should it be there? Maybe I want it to be like a bit lower so that I can set like some kind of title, like set here, for example, the word minimap, something like that. In any case, what I want to do here is just grab the ones that I'm not going to use, which are these two, okay, and remove them. I think that's good. Okay. So there's one thing that that is that I think I'm like respecting always the distance between each one of the of the things. So this is how big is this? So this is 7 pixels. Then this is 6 pixels. Okay, no, I'm not respecting anything, so that's okay. So I can do this, and this is going to be the smallest one. Then this is going to be the next one, and then I can just delete these two, and we're going to have this, that, and maybe I can create another one here. No, that's too close. Maybe from here. Okay, it's not bad. I think maybe it's too tall. Maybe I should like something like this, I think. But then it breaks completely. I think that's the best size. But then it breaks here, so maybe that looks better. Well, in fact, I should copy the same thing that's above. Well, that's not bad. I don't know if I like it that much. Maybe like that? Yeah, maybe that's better. So I will just basically copy this and just paste it and flip it and then move it there. And I just have to remove those pixels. And maybe that's a bit better. I don't know. Lurk. I don't have a command for that. What should happen when you send that message, like exclamation lurk? Is that something that other streamers have in their stream? Like, for example, something happens in the stream, or like maybe Nightbot sends some kind of message. It would be nice to have something happen when you write that. Like, I can't think about something, of course, but so yeah, for now this is not bad. So I'm just going to keep it. Okay, I'm going to close this. Okay, so I have all of the new things. Okay, upload file, sport, yeah. Now I can go here and I can basically just slice this again. Cell size, well, I don't really know. Cells count, is this 5, 6? Yeah, it's 6. Okay, apply. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's great. So now I can go to orbit 1 and I can basically set the smallest one. Oh, well, it is already set. For this one is 1 and the other ones are going to be whatever. So 3, going to set it here. Okay, there, and then I'm going to set 4 here. Okay. And I should also like duplicate. Yeah, I think they have settings. The prefabs have settings for the other configurations. And yeah, maybe this one is too big. Or maybe there's one. Which one is the one that's a bit weird? This one I think is the weird one. So I should maybe oh yeah, I have like a lot of settings here. Orbit ellipse size, center for planet, planet offset. Yeah, I think this is all of these settings are not going to matter anymore because I was using all of these numbers and stuff, so that when you see this menu, the planets would rotate around, like along the orbit. Okay, so that was the idea, but right now I think I'm not going to use that. UI selector. So yeah, this thing I should remove it too. Star. So star should be like at the top. Oh, this is a prefab, so I can't do that. UI indicator. Okay, so this is another thing that I'm not going to use here. Okay. And then what else do I have? Okay, so those orbits, I'm not loving them, honestly. So yeah, why are they like... Is this correct? Maybe I'm not... I have to set the native size. I feel like they are looking a bit... What? Why did it go there? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, whatever. So, this is looking weird. Yeah, but it is accurate. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much how it looks. So basically this one should be a lot bigger. That's what I think. So let's remove it. And let's set this again, and this too. And let's grab this color. And also, I'm going to just paint everything in a really white, because they shouldn't be pink, like I said. Okay, that's much better. Now, I feel like I should create this from here, maybe. Yeah, kind of. That's too much. Maybe this is correct. Yeah, I think that's much better. That's a lot better. Okay, great. So you can see all of the kind of like all of the orbits, all of the sprites of the orbits, and I think that's pretty good. So now I can go ahead and export it again, and yeah, this looks much better now. So one thing I should do is basically just say 128 for this, minus 16, what is it? 112. Okay, and this should be 96 maybe. I don't know. 64 plus 16, what is it? 80. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. So then I can move this a little bit down. Okay, minus 10, was it? Yeah, that looks great. And I basically need to grab this and set it to that color, so it looks. Is that the color I was using? I think it was. So that's one thing. And then yeah, there's one of the orbits that doesn't look great, but I don't know how I could have fixed that one. This one is the one that doesn't look really great. So I'm just going to try to extend this 1 pixel further. So let's see how it looks like that. Okay, it's not bad. Oh, and it also should have been done in like this. So that. Like this is maybe better. It feels like it's a bit better, but I don't know. Huh. Okay, let's export again and let's see now. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine, that's completely fine. Now we have the planet. Okay. And the planet should be like, I should have like different sizes. Oh yeah, I do have sizes. Okay, 2 white. Okay, what's this? Okay, that's 2 small. I have 3 white. Okay, that's a lot smaller too. So I should have like a couple sizes for planet, maybe 4? Not here in the planet, 4. There. Yeah, maybe this should be 4. That size. So that's something I will be. What program is it? This one or this one? This one is Unity. Let me see if I can send the command. Yeah, so that's all of the programs I use basically. Do I have one for Unity? Yeah. So basically Unity is a game engine. This is the game engine I'm working on. And this is a sprite. This is the program where I draw the pixel art and all of that. So yeah. And then I use, for example, there in the command you can see like music. I use FL Studio. We're not doing any music or sounds right now because we're like too early in development. So that's going to be something we work on in the next months. But for now, but yeah, basically that's what I use for music. Okay. No problem. So yeah, planets, you can see the planets are basically like position Y, it's 0. Okay, so I think I should just set them to that and just apply this. So oh yeah, but like that. Okay, and this should also, yeah, I have to do all of this in every prefab. Okay, this one should also go here, and I'm going to apply. All of the planets are in whatever position they're in the center, but basically this is the orbit number 1, okay, and the planet would be like there, and then for example in this orbit it could be there, then the third orbit it could be there, and maybe this one could be down there. Okay, that's the idea. That's the idea basically. So that's pretty good. Okay, and okay, why was the camera? Oh, that's the camera. Okay, so that's great. Now I still think this is too big. I still think this is really big, so I don't know where to put this. So it could go there, for example, or it could be it could go here, maybe, or it could go here. I don't know. Now the other thing is, for the height of this, I should do this, because I feel that this is a bit better. So maybe I can say 5 here. What happens if I set it to 0? Yeah, it looks off center. It looks a bit higher than it should be. So maybe -2. And yeah, maybe I don't really need to like have like mini map or something like that. I don't need a title, maybe. I don't know. For now, let's leave it there. And I think I want to. So where do I want to have this minimap thing? It could be there. Okay. It could be there. I think I like it being like in the right hand side. I think that's better. So maybe -96. That's a lot. -60, -70. Okay. -64. And this is going to be +16. That's a lot. So +8. So now it looks like it's yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better, actually. So we're going to leave that there. Okay, let me check something really quick here. Perfect. So this line here, I'm going to remove it too, because where is that line though? Here, UI line. I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to use it just if I need it. But right now, I don't think I need it. So that's one thing. Another thing I wanted to do is move this thing. Okay. Offset this a little bit to the right, maybe. Oh, that's a lot. -101, and also offset this one -49, and finally this one. Okay, so that doesn't feel too weird. There's that. Okay. Okay. Now, for the planet sprite, I would like to do this thing where, yeah, where I set the planet size, because that would be like for a tiny planet. You can see like there, it's really small. Then what else do we have? We have 5. Okay, a bit bigger. We have 6. A lot bigger. 7. That's a bit bigger. And then 8. and this one is the final one, which is like the biggest one, I think. That would be for the biggest planet. Okay, I think that's good. So I want to revert this here. And oh yeah, so also I need to, this prefab, I'm going to planetary system orbits UI. I don't know if I need to have this as a prefab. I'm going to just select it. This is here. I'm going to remove, like, unpack this. I'm going to remove this. And this is going to be called, it's going to be called planetary system minimap. Okay. Okay. So now the star should be, of course, here in the top. Okay. So you can always see like the star. And this, what should happen is the planets will orbit like this. Well, when it goes here, it should go like beyond, like on top of the star, but I don't think that's something I want, because I don't know. Not going to worry about that yet, because also what I'm thinking is, right now there was an idea that Ciala suggested that was like that I also thought about, that was basically that yeah, I'm trying some stuff here, maybe that's better. Basically the idea was that in the planetary system, well, when you're in space, okay, when you're exploring whatever, planets would move along the orbit, okay, so they would not like stay still there, like in most games, like in most space games, when you're in space, like, and you're like about to go to another planet, like in No Man's Sky, for example, or maybe in like well, even in Starbound, for example, I believe, I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think that they don't move at all. They're like still, and they're not like orbiting basically the star. So they're like whatever. Okay. So what's the deal with this? Oh, this is good. Okay, anyways. So basically what I'm trying to say is that for now I'm just going to leave the planets there in their place, and they're not going to orbit, because like you could think, oh yeah, but in real life planets are orbiting the star and moving like along all of the orbit. Yeah, but in the solar system, for example, it takes like for example, I don't know, for Neptune, it takes like, I don't know how many years to complete the orbit. So maybe we could say like, oh yeah, but it took so long for them to move in the orbit that they look like they're still they are not moving. But yeah, that's, I don't know, we don't need to be explaining those kind of things. The idea is cool because they could be like moving 169 years. That's how long it takes for Neptune to complete an orbit. 165 years. That's a lot. That's really a lot. So yeah, I would explore the thing about like making the planets actually orbit around the star, okay? So that, for example, let's say you go to this planet, okay? You're exploring that, whatever. You spend like a couple days in game time, okay? The game time is going to be moving, and the game is going to be tracking your time, like the time you spend in game time. So you could spend like days or whatever playing, and maybe after like 2 days, this planet moved here. Okay. So yeah, that's something we were talking about in the previous stream, and it's a cool idea and it's immersive, but I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm just going to set like a position in the like within the orbit. Okay. And that's it. Okay. So colors for the planets. Yeah, so my idea is also that the color that the planet is going to have here is going to be, or where are we going to use the cool shaders? Yeah, the thing is, like, this is so small, like you can see here, like this is how they are going to look. They are really small, and I don't think it's worth it to set the shaders for this size. So I think I'm going to grab like the main color of the planet and set it here. So for example, if the planet is like pink, I'm going to set it there like that. Or if the planet is red, just set it there. Okay. Now, there's one thing that could be like a bit weird, and that's that some colors might look not really good here in this window. So I might try to set like a different color, but for now I set this so that this screen, like this panel, is like has like a limited amount of colors that can be inside this panel. And I think this looks cool because it looks like it's some kind of screen that only has like a couple colors, like all the screens, for example. So it gives it like a cool aesthetic, I think. So yeah, I could explore that, like setting the actual color of the planet here, but I don't know, we're going to see how it looks. Okay, there's that. Now, one thing I need is, I don't have a lot of time, so, but basically, planetary system map. Oh yeah, so this should be orbits, and that's it. Okay, perfect. So UI generated map, panel, orbits. We have the planetary system map. Okay, so here I should basically go ahead and create the new the thing here. So let's create the script. Okay, this is going to be HUD underscore. Well, do I need to call it HUD? I don't think so. Let's call it planetary system map. Yeah, let's call it like that. In any case, I can just change it afterwards. Okay, then I have to wait until it compiles. This is completely fine. I can just close all of this, and I can go here and planetary system map. Okay. Now, UI orbit. I need to see. Okay, those are under the same old namespace as always. Okay, and this is mono behavior, whatever. Okay. Okay, great. So now I need a couple things here. So I have the orbits, okay. Have the orbits here. Then what else do I have? I have the orbits. Oh, I can already set this. I can just go here and set that there. And I'm going to be refactoring this. Oh, so I should go here and I'm going to mark this as completed. Okay. When you get to the end of the space, you loop back to the other side. So this was an idea I had, and I'm going to add that to the list in the other panel. But in the current, I'm going to do this because that's what we're doing right now. Okay, perfect. So yeah, UI orbit. Oh yeah, and I need to go here, planetary system. I want to duplicate here. I want to. Perfect. Okay, amazing. So now we have everything in place. Now I can go here. We have the star also, of course. So this is going to be star. Is it a star though? Does it have like... no, this is just an image. So yeah, I can just say image. Why is it raw image though? What the hell? Why did I set it as a raw image? Oh, it's because this is a texture and not a sprite. Okay, whatever. So great. Now I can do this and say Unity Engine, blah blah blah. It's going to be raw image. Okay. Star img for star image. Okay, great. That's perfect. Now, what else do I have? What else? Of course, I have the UI generic panel, which has this thing. Well, it doesn't work. Editor mode. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is for animating this. This is cool. That's cool. So I could use that. I could have like a reference to the UI generic panel. Do I have like animate in, animate out? That's perfect, actually. So I already have the code for making it appear and disappear. That's amazing. So I just have to have a reference to that. To call it panel, and I'm also going to have another component here. It's going to be orbits alpha. Okay. Now I'm going to start organizing the code. Perfect. So now we have everything we need, I think. So now what do I need here? I basically need just basically just a function for toggling this. Okay, that's it. And yeah, I should create like a base class for UI objects that can be toggled like on and off. But for now, I'm just going to do this because it's faster. So if on else? Okay. Then I'm going to have like a twin. And I'm basically going to use like, I don't know, an input to toggle the minimap on and off. But I think that, yeah, I don't know. I think I like having a button to like toggle the thing on and off. I think that's great. So I can say neptune.cancel toggle twin ID. That's here is going to be okay. So what's going to be animation time? Animation time. Okay, perfect. So now it's going to be that, and here we're also going to do the same. Maybe there's a better way of doing this. Maybe the if should go here. And the else should go there. Maybe I should, or maybe I just created a monster here. Is that better? No, it's not. Okay, that's better. Okay, so basically I just only do one twin. And if on, I'm going to oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I think I need to do this like there. So here we would do basically orbits alpha equals math.lerp. I think they should be like much faster. So yeah, and it should go like oh yeah, start alpha should be saved beforehand, and it's going to be orbits alpha.alpha. So start alpha, and then road target alpha is going to be 1, 1, 0. Okay. I'm going to use T there. That's it. Okay. So this is basically going to make the orbits like fade in and fade out. Okay, depending on if I pass here like true or false. That's basically all I'm doing. Okay, then here I'm just setting, depending on if I'm toggling on or off. Okay. Okay. So that's great. That's great. Amazing. So, oh man. So orbits, I think there should be like a method for setting actually like which planet, like, oh yeah, there's a couple things. I should set like the actual amount of orbits that there are, okay? And I should also set the planet positions in their orbits, okay? So based on the current star we are on, which is going to be procedural, so we don't know beforehand. Well, we know once we're here, okay? That's the idea, but what the hell is the thing that's like so big? Oh, all of the orbit things, okay. So, I was saying, when we enter this scene, we're supposed to this is when you enter like a new star, okay? So when you enter a new star, you're going to be here. And you're going to have the planets, whatever, and you're going to see the current star, which is going to be really big, and it's going to be like the sun, okay? So you're going to be like in a solar system, kind of. Well, yeah, you're going to be in a planetary system. That's the correct name. And the thing is, that planetary system, that star, is going to be generated procedurally, okay? And then the data is going to be passed to everything. So for example, this minimap should receive the information of, okay, what color is the star? Okay, that color, so it sets the color. Then, how many planets do this star has? Okay. Then it sets the amount of planets. So depending on that, it's going to enable like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, okay? Okay, so now, I'm setting 4 here because that's the maximum amount of planets that star can have. It can have between 1 and 4, but the thing is, oh, sorry, I didn't see your message. The minimap should access the entity component system query for planets type and then render those planets. So yeah, so basically the star has the information of which planets it has, okay, how many planets and blah blah. So the star has a list basically of the planets, and then the minimap can access that and say, okay, this planet is here, 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 okay? And also, another thing I would like to do is, I don't know if I have the time for that, for everything I want to do today, but I'm going to stream tomorrow too, so that's a great thing. But basically what I want to do is say, like normalize the position of the planet alongside the orbit, okay? So let's say, for example, this is position at 0, okay? So what that means is that the position percentage is going to, it's going to be like a percentage. So this is going to be position 0, then maybe this is like a quarter, so 25, then this is going to be 50%, which is 0.5, and this is going to be 0.75, and then this is going to be 0 again, or 1. Whatever. Hey, hi Laineg. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's weekend of development, of course. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, and the good thing is that on weekends I can stream for longer periods. So normally I stream for like 2 hours, 2 hours and a half sometimes. Today is going to have be like 2 hours because I have to finish to end the stream in like maybe 25 minutes or so. I can stay for a bit longer, maybe like 30 or 40 minutes. Luz increíble, gracias, gracias Ragnaro. Gracias. ¿Está bien cómo digo tu nombre? Ragnaro, o porque sé que es de Ragnarok. No estoy seguro, no estoy seguro. Pero cualquier cosa, obviamente, decime si no lo estoy diciendo bien. So let's say that, yeah, so what I was going to say is each planet would have like a basic set of parameters that are going to be set when the star gets created, then it creates, like, for example, it's going to have 3 planets. Okay, it creates the 3 planets, but not every parameter of the planet is going to be created at that point. Only some essential basic information is going to be created, and that is going to be the size of the planet, the color of the planet, or like maybe like the kind of vegetation of terrain that the planet has, and then the position in the orbit. So this is going to be from 0 all the way to 1, which is going to be the complete circle. Okay, that's the idea. And depending on that, I'm going to say, okay, so this planet is in, I don't know, the position value is 0.7. Okay, so it's going to be around here, for example. Okay, that's the idea. Can I drop you a formula for your computation on Discord? Yeah, sure. For what kind of thing is going to be the formula? For this thing I'm talking about, the orbit? Drop it, sure. No problem. You can drop it in like the actual Voyager channel in the Discord. There's like a Voyager general channel, so you can drop it there. So I can see your message, the orbit. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Okay. I can close this now because this is good. And now another thing I was thinking is that maybe when there's like just one planet here, the minimap looks really empty. And I don't know if that's cool. But the thing is, maybe here we're going to have like, for example, I don't know, a space station here, for example, and maybe down here we're going to have like an asteroid belt or something like that, like what's the name, a chunk, I don't know, a handful of asteroids that you can go and explore and destroy to get fuel, for example. That's something we can do. Okay, I see you sent the thing. Okay, that's a link, math open ref. Okay, let me check that. Okay. Is this site secure? I don't know. I don't want to sound like I don't trust you or anything, but like, yeah, I'm pretty what's the word? Whatever. Okay, let's see. Parametric equation. Yeah, okay, I opened it. T is for time elapsed. A is the ellipsis longer ax. B is the ellipsis short ax. Oh, okay. Okay, this is really complicated. Well, maybe it's not complicated, but yeah, I can see that. Oh, that's really good. That's actually really cool. Yeah, this is maybe this is the short axe and this is the long axe. A Where can I see the letters? This equation is very similar to one used to define a circle, and much of the discussion is omitted here to avoid duplication. Oh yeah, so that's what I said. So you said B is the ellipsis short axe, which is this. This is B, I think, and this is A. Yeah, that's pretty good. In fact, you know what? I think I'm using this exact formula I'm using for making calculating the direction of the starship. So let me show you really quick. Here, I think it is. No, it's not here. Is it here? Direction. Where's direction being set? Oh, I'm so dumb. It's here. Yeah, it was. Of course it was. Thank you. Sorry, I don't want to be like, I don't know, like rude or anything at all. I just wanted to make sure. But yeah. So that's a really cool formula you sent. So yeah, exactly this. I was not finding it, but yeah. For the direction, so I'm basically multiplying this, like the isometric angle is basically a number that goes from 0 to 359, and I'm multiplying this to convert from degrees to radians, so it goes to 0 and 1. So if you multiply, like for example 180 divided by multiplied by this is going to give you 0.5, I think. So yeah, I'm using cosine and sine here, and I'm not really good at like trigonometry and stuff, but this thing I figured by myself, which was good. It's really basic stuff, this like it's not advanced stuff, but yeah. So that's great, I could use the same like the same formula for, so this is multiplied, right? This is A multiplied by cosine of t, and then B multiplied by sine of t. Is that correct? Oh my god, I'm so white. The screen is... Okay. That's perfect. Thank you very much. I'm going to save this. Oh, in fact, it's already in the channel, in the Voyager channel, so I'm going to add a little art reaction to that, so I can save it. Ellipsis not centered at the origin. Oh yeah, so this is basically adding like an offset to this value, which is basically adding. So whatever this value is going to be added. It doesn't matter if it's negative or positive. That's going to be like the offset that gets added to this. So it's for this, I think. This is not centered, for example, so that's 12 plus this multiplied by blah blah blah. Okay, this is great. I really like web pages that have this kind of tool where you can visualize the formula in action and you can play around with the values. There's another site, maybe you know it. There's another site where you can like basically just play around with values for functions, I think it's called. Like when you have like f of x, and then you have like this the coordinate system, and you can play around with some values to get different curves, like I don't know, sine curves or cosine curves, and you can do all kinds of things. So yeah, I don't know the name of that page, but yeah, this is pretty good, pretty good. Thank you very much for that page, for that formula. It's pretty good. So yeah, I can use that for actually making the planets move alongside the orbit, and also for setting the position alongside the orbit. So I can use the sine or the cosine, well, both of them. So I can set the x position and the y position depending on that. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. So yeah, let's see here. What was I doing? So I have this. Okay, this is perfect. And oh yeah, I was talking about some stuff here. Now what I'm going to do is okay, let me think a little bit about this, because there's one issue here that maybe is not an issue, but I don't know. So let's set it to 0 here, and let's use like round numbers for this, like -8, -9. So now you can kind of see the problem here, which maybe is not a problem at all, but I don't really like planets being like overlapped like this. And that can happen, for example, in other instances. For example, like 6, 7, how many pixels? Yeah, maybe it's 8. Yeah, that's perfect. So let's say this planet is here, for example, and then the next one is also at 0. And then it's like there. So this is going to happen. And I don't really like that, but there's like a couple solutions I could do for this. One solution is basically using what you suggested, which is setting a different color for each planet, so that, for example, this planet, let's say this one is green. Okay, this one is green, and now you can see like the difference. And also here you can see that this orbit, I didn't want to do that. This orbit is like in the, like on top of this, because it's like the UI system is using the position of the object as the layer for the rendering. So if I move this back, now this makes more sense. And you can see that this planet, for example, this could be like a darker blue, for example, and now they are better separated, okay? And it doesn't matter that they are on top of each other, like overlapped like this. They have different colors, so it doesn't like create a problem there. But if I want to maintain this aesthetic where all of the planets are this color, yeah, that's a problem there. But then there's another thing, which is that planets are going to have different sizes. I think I have an idea for it. Draw the planets in order of Y. So what does that mean? Oh, I think what you're saying is they should be smaller the closer they are to the star, and bigger the further away they are from the star. So for example, this one would be like that, and then this one would be I don't know, maybe this, like this, for example. This is not bad. The thing is, the actual size of the planet, I want it to be represented by like not how close they are to the star. So this would solve the issue of them overlapping. I mean, calculate XY for each of them. Then you sort them by their Y values. Oh yeah. I understand now. So yeah, you're saying that basically for example, I just set the position of them. Okay, I set this one here and this one also goes here. And then I say, okay, for example, so this orbit, like the Y position of this one is lower. Okay, so then this one should go here. Okay, so lower in the layer, in the sorting layers. Yeah, I think that's what you mean. That's the smartest thing, solution. Yeah, I'm going to do that because I can do that at runtime. That's no problem. So yeah, I'm going to just calculate like the absolute Y value, which is going to be the Y position within this thing, because they also have like their local position. You can see this is 5 and this one is 0, and no, here this is 0 and this is 5, like there. Well, this is mostly the same. Oh yeah, because all of them are in the 0, 0, 0. So yeah, it doesn't matter if I use local or like world position, it's going to be the same. So that's great. That's great. It works. So I'm just going to do this. And now, what do I need to actually have a real minimap that represents the actual planets that are in this system? For that, I need like this. I have star presets, okay? Those are files that contain information for basically the like presets that have defined parameters for the stars. Okay, so this has the seed of 0. This has this color. I can change it wherever. I'm not going to be using presets because they are going to be generated in runtime, like procedurally. But the presets are really useful for when I want to test stuff. For example, here I want to hit play here, and I want the system to generate like a star. Okay, so that's my idea, and for that I need the presets. That's why I created them. So now I'm going to use this one, and I want to see what's this. So planet preset. Okay, so this one has one planet. Okay, so I can use the preset, and I can also create a star from scratch. When I hit play, I can make the system create like a new star, and that new star is going to create the planets, and it's like everything is like a snowball or a tree would be the better expression for that. But yeah, so I'm going to go here to planetary system, and okay, init astronaut starship, set active systems, astronaut starship, blah blah blah, toggle follow entity. So this is disabled. Why was it running anyways? Start landing, load data. Okay, so here I want to create a new random star. Okay, and this is going to yeah, I can do it here. I can copy that code. Star planetary system properties. Okay, so and planetary system properties is going to be this, and Oh yeah, I don't want to use that. Orbiting planet properties. I don't want that neither. Now, star properties. Let's see here. Star properties. How can I create a star property? I need a lemur and a seed, okay? There's no other way of creating a star, it seems like. So I'm going to move this. Okay. Here. Okay, that's great. So now I have this. Finish creating data, set properties in constellation, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. So frontier, seed, star name, star color, and planets count. Okay. Okay. Okay, great. So this is going to give me a random star, but I also need planetary system properties, the space vacuum properties too, the properties in constellation, soul properties. Okay, I need this. Okay. And I also need, I think this planets count should go inside this. So I'm going to move that there. So planetary system properties, star properties, blah, blah, blah. Planets count. This is going to be just like a property. Okay. So planets count, not needed here. Then planetary system properties. What is it asking for? Star properties, planets count. So yeah. Now what am I doing with this? Star seed is, yeah, here I need a uint. So doing some refactoring here. Okay. And I also need planets count. Okay, and now this is going to create the planets, blah, blah, blah. Orbiting planet index. I'm not going to use that. From preset. Why is this not working? Planetary system preset. Yeah, I think that was fine. Star properties, yeah, I'm going to also do the same. Uint star seed, and that's going to be here too. Planetary system preset. Okay, I'm going to, yeah, it's basically doing the same. Now, orbiting planet index, I'm going to remove that. Get orbiting planet. This was for the old planetary system code and system in general, but now I'm refactoring all of it, so yeah. Seed, and here, yeah, this is seed, and then I need the planets count, and finish creating data shouldn't be for this. Oh yeah, maybe this should be, but like, where do I put the thing here? Yeah, I should create like here something called so that there's that. Okay, so here define planetary system properties. Okay, and planetary system properties. Oh, I need a column there. Okay, that's great. Okay. What other errors do I have? Oh yeah, here finish creating data. Oh, this is bad. Oh yeah, so I should define planetary system properties. And yeah, I'm thinking that maybe I shouldn't finish creating that there. So yeah. Okay. Okay, what else am I missing here? So, new lumiere, then start preset, or what else do I have? The seed. So, I don't know, I'm going to set 0. Okay, so we always have the same seed. Planetary system properties, blah, blah, blah. Okay, is that. And okay, and I think we're good to go with this. So now when we initiate this, I should also initialize planetary system map. This should go in another script called, like, I don't know, planetary system UI or something like that, but for now I'm going to do it here. Okay, and after I set all of this, not that, planetary system map, I should say init. I don't have that function here, so. Oh man. I hate when the autocomplete does that, because it also adds like a library there that I'm not using. It's really annoying. So, okay. So what do I need here? I need to basically have access to the planetary system script, which is this. And yeah. For that, I think I... Oh yeah, I can do that. What? Where's this? Planetary system, is this a namespace? Okay, I guess. Planetary system, and I need this also here. Okay, great. So now I can go here and say init this, and we're good to go. So here now, just now, we can set the orbits depending on how many planets there are. So you're going to okay, and I'm going to say if I is less than less or equal? No, if it's less than planetary system dot planetary system properties dot planets count, then I will basically activate the orbits. So orbits I dot game object dot set active false, but here I'm going to set it to true. Okay, and yeah, so that's good. And then what else do I have here? So orbit cycle duration, orbit ellipse size, orbit center for planet. So those Unity 6 have does Unity 6 have like a spline tool? I think it does have a spline tools, but let's see. Spline. Sorry, spline. Okay, so which one should I use? Okay, let's do that. What am I doing here? Animate planets. So I'm going to comment all of this and set planet fixed position. Yeah, I had this get random position in ellipse, which is kind of doing like kind of the same thing that you suggested, Ciela, which is the formula, but this one is doing it like in a weird way. Well, no, in fact, this is doing the same thing. I completely forgot about that. I'm so stupid, man. Oh man. So yeah, I have the semi-major axis and semi-minor axis. Okay, yeah, I have the formula here. I have this script which is utilities, which has like a lot of functions for formulas and vector clamp and random and pick from numbers, sprite to texture. I don't know, it has a lot of things and I'm like adding new stuff. It's like a library. And I completely forgot I had this, which is the same thing you just sent me, which is amazing. It's amazing. Thank you very much. Ding ding, refactor by context. So yeah, I have this, which is get random position. This shouldn't be like random. I shouldn't like return a random position from here. I should basically calculate the actual position with a given this and this. Basically. So yeah, instead of returning this a random t, yeah, this is basically a random t, but I shouldn't be returning a random t. I should basically return I should pass t as a parameter, and then yeah, exactly, yeah. So random angle is basically a random t, which goes here, and I should be passing this as a parameter. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to whatever. I'm just going to get position. What's the correct word? Like along ellipse or in ellipse? Maybe that's, I don't know. I'm going to do this. Okay. I don't need this to be that thing, and I'm going to move this here. Now this is going to do this, and yeah, it's major, minor, and then T is going to be a random angle. That's correct now. And here I should use T here, and that's it. Well, no. So T is a value that goes from 0 to 1, right? I think that's right. Yeah, it is, because it, yeah. Because this function for this library receives a float that goes, T can go to infinity, okay. The return value between -1 and 1. Oh yeah, you're right. So it doesn't matter where I pass here. Like, ideally, I should pass a value that goes from 0 to 1. So yeah. Okay, it wraps around, yeah. That's correct. Okay, perfect. So here, anchored position, I should say get position in ellipse. Now orbit center for planet. That should be vector 2.0. Orbit ellipse size.x. Oh yeah, here's that's why I saved the oh yeah, that's why I was saving this thing. So I'm just going to I don't need a spline at all because I can use that formula. Orbit size, and this is going to be like orbit size is going to, so here I need to do this divided by 2, I think. I think that's correct. And then T is going to be, I don't know, let's set it to 0.5. In fact, I should test this, like I should expose, like serialize this in the inspector so I can move the planet around. And yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that right now. Update this, whatever. Okay, planetary system map, toggle init. Here I should actually do something to make the orbits, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to say toggle true here after that. And here I'm going to say init, delay, nothing. Oh yeah, I was using like a delay, so it was animating like, yeah, I was doing a delay, so every orbit was like fading with a bit of delay, so it looked really cool. But I can do that manually, and I shouldn't be setting the delay here. And fixed planet should also not be yeah, I think what I should do here is just say float planet orbit position %. That's a long variable name, but that's good. set planet fixed position. So that's basically the same I'm going to use here. And I'm going to use this as t, okay? Now, this variable is whatever. And fixed planet, yeah, there's a lot of things that are not great, but it's all good. Animate planet, so yeah. Okay, doesn't matter. Update, init, okay, now. Planet position %, and I'm going to say set planet position in orbit, okay? But now I'm going to do this, and I'm going to expose this variable here. I should go soon. I'm going to call it T. I'm going to remove that later because I'm going to set it via code, but I can expose this so I can play around in playtime, in runtime. So yeah, whatever, I'm going to remove this. Okay, and now here I can say, I don't know, just set it to 0 on all of them, and that should work actually. So, oh yeah, there's a, oh, okay. Okay, great. Amazing. So now here I need a reference to this, and what else do I need from here? Oh yeah, I need to set like the star image and also the panel and the orbits alpha, which is, yeah, I didn't set the, yeah, I'm actually not going to do this way. So, oh yeah, this is so dumb. I'm going to comment this for now, and yeah, because I want to do the orbit fading thing because it looks cool. Now, what else do I need here? Oh yeah, the orbit size. So, okay, the orbit size is basically yeah, I have those. Orbit cycle duration T. This is the value I'm going to use, but then I have to like determine the size, and this is going to be basically depending on the planet position. So planet here isn't 0, okay, so I need it to go, I'm going to set it like transparent so I can see better, and this is like 9, okay, so it's 9, and 9 times 2 is 18, so in X is 18, and then in Y is 4, so that's 8. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to set that there. I'm going to reset this and also revert this and revert this. What the hell? Okay. Okay. So I have to do the same thing for all of the orbits, which is a bit annoying, but it's okay. So 8. So 8 is going to be 16. And I'm going to set it to 0. And let's set it to 16 there. No. It's not 16. It's going to be 23. That's a really dumb random number. So revert and revert. So this is going to be for x. This is going to be 23 multiplied by 2. So that's 46. That's in pixels basically. I'm using this for pixels. So orbit 2 is going to have those values. Now the orbit 3, let's set it transparent again, and let's set it to the center. And now orbit 3 is going to be, what's this? 35. Okay, 35. This is a really I don't really like that. I don't really, what? 35. How can it be 35? Am I using, yeah, that's correct. That's weird, but whatever. So in x is going to be 35 multiplied by 2, which is, oh yeah, that's correct. That's good. And in the y-axis is going to be 8 again. Oh no, I'm so dumb. 14. So 14. Okay. Revert this and revert this. So this is 14 multiplied by 2. We apply this to orbit number 3 and then orbit number 4. Okay. This is going to have the same thing. So let's put this like that. Let's revert this so it goes to the center, and let's see, in the y-axis is 21. Okay. 21, 42, and then in the x-axis, is it going to be like, I don't know, 48? Okay, that's good. So I can just revert this, set 48, multiply by 2, and now I can just apply this to orbit 4. Okay, so now that I have everything set up, I'm going to hit play and we're going to see if I have any errors or anything. I'm going to test this. I'm pretty sure it's going to work. Okay, I had okay. What's happening? Get star properties by seed. What? Constellation. Why am I trying to access the constellation? Game engine 73. 110, 133, 198. Planetary system init. Okay, so planetary system here. Star properties. Oh, I think I know what's happening. Star 129. But what is trying to access this? Constellation, okay. Planetary system 34 here. And then it goes here, 48. Define planetary system properties. And then it goes 92, which is this. And new this. And what's wrong with this? Star 141. And then this goes to there, that. Oh, but am I trying to access star properties? Oh my god. Oh, that's so dumb. So I basically need to... So first of all, I don't need to do this here. I'm not going to refactor this because it's going to be a crazy mess. So I'm basically going to create a new constellation. Okay, new. And I'm going to create also a new lemur for this. It's wherever. New. So now the constellation, I think I need to yeah, because oh, this is so dumb. The problem here, so let me go through this. The problem here is that this is trying to get the constellation properties from the saved universe. Okay. So what I need to do here is create a constellation, then okay. Winamp crashed, so there's no music. What the hell? You can see that down there it says nothing playing. Sometimes it crashes out of nowhere, so yeah, have to set the music again. Now we're back again with the music. So yeah. Yeah, the constellation problems, it was too much for Winamp, for the music. Couldn't handle it. So, what am I trying to do here? Define landing star, define observable, blah blah blah, create star. And yeah, and this is going to create like... This is already going to create a star, and I don't need to do this. I need to say game engine dot saved universe dot current constellation is going to be constellation. I'm going to do that in a really dumb way, and then I'm going to say that it should work now. It should work now. So let's see. I'm sure there's going... Yeah, I knew... Get star properties by seed. I don't know what's happening here. Is it the same? Star 129. Yeah, it's the same. Ah, my god. Oh my god. How can I fix this fast? That's the question. Like, it should be creating a new star here, and it's adding it to the list. So I don't know why this is null. I don't know. Let's hit play again and let's see what's happening here. So under game engine, we have the saved universe. Why is this disabled? What the hell? We don't have the saved universe here. So where is the saved universe? Saved universe. Universe.saved universe. Oh, it's here. Well, no. Oh yeah, it is here, but it's like a big JSON. Oh my god, this is so... Yeah, it's unreadable. I should copy this into like... yes, I don't know how to... Are you serializing that thing? Yeah. The save system, I coded it like... I created the save system like 2 years ago. So even 3 years ago, maybe, I don't know. And I don't exactly remember all of this. So you can see here, this class is not serialized. And this contains like, it's all for the saving thing. And the thing is, for this, for the planetary system to access the star properties, it has a reference to the seed, which is like the UID, for example. And to access the star properties, it basically goes to the saved universe, which is a class that contains the current constellation you're in and the current star and all of that, and it grabs the current constellation properties, and it has a method for getting the star properties by seed. So you pass the seed reference here, and you get you access the star, so you can get the data and all of that. But the problem with this is that in reality I shouldn't be like doing this here, and yeah, it's too like convoluted right now, so I don't really know what I should be doing. Like I don't know a fast solution for this. I should start refactorizing a lot of things from this system, but yeah, right now I think it's too late. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to test this. I wanted to test the freaking thing, but I can't. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, so yeah, definitely tomorrow we're going to be cleaning up everything that's like too entangled. The code is too much spaghetti. So we're going to be eating some spaghetti tomorrow, huh? So yeah, I'm trying to think of like a fast solution for this. Okay, let's see. Planetary system properties. Does it need? Yeah, it needs the freaking star properties thing. Oh my god. So well, maybe I can comment this for now. And set this to null. I'm going to do this right now because all I need is just the number of planets, the amount of planets that the star has. So maybe I can just avoid all of this. Let's see if this works. And maybe I can do this. And this is going to be a new lemur, whatever. Star seed is 0 and planets count. Let's set it to 4. Let's see if this works. It should work, I think, because all I'm trying to use in the code is just the from this. I'm only trying to use the planets count. So let's hit play now. It should work. please work. I want to try the formula thing. Oh, it worked! Oh my god! It worked! Oh, yeah! So now I can basically go here and move T. Oh no! Oh no, it kind of worked, but yeah. So it works like for a fraction of this. I don't know why. So, of course, I'm doing something wrong in the formula, of course. But it kind of works. You can see like they are... you know what could be... no, I don't know what's wrong. So let's remove the... Where's this? UI orbit, the range. Let's remove the range. Degrees radians. See, yeah. So yeah, that's... It must be... That must be the thing I'm doing wrong here. So here, T should be... Okay, let's see this. Let's see for a moment, because here you can see I'm doing 2 multiplied by math.pi. So maybe I should map this. I should maybe use like an inverse lerp for this, maybe, or like a yeah, that's what I'm going to check. I think it's radians. I think it's radians. So let's see here. It's going to set it like a whatever position. So it goes all the way up to 6 point whatever, and this one goes again all the way to 6.3, I think it is, or 6.1. So I think it's radians. It's radians. So what's the formula I should be using here? Maybe I should do this. T. So here I would use normal T. Like this is what I'm thinking I could use, but maybe it could be solved by just multiplying this T. But this is what I can think of. Math.pi. And I'm going to use T as the value. Random angle is always 0? No. Random, so this one is going to throw a value between this and this. And pi multiplied by 2. Oh, that's exactly the value I was seeing in the thing. So I think this is going to work. So this is going to return a value between 0 and the maximum value of the angle, and I'm going to use T as the T in the lerp. So this goes from 0 to 1, and 0 is this and 1 is this. Okay, so this should work. And here I shouldn't be using this, I should be using a random between 0 and 1. And that's it. I think this is going to work, and I can, oh yeah, I should go back here and set it between, like, limit this in a range of 0 and 1. So now it's a percent. Is T the delta T? Yeah, exactly. So T is this. Now I want it to go from 0 to 1. You can see here it's a slider that goes from 0 to 1. And basically that would mean that 0 is the start position and 1 is also like the, again, like, so I can do this and now it works. That's amazing. So that's all I wanted. Now basically every planet is going to have like saved a variable that contains the information of which position percent it is on the orbit, in the orbit. So now it's much easier because I can say, okay, so this one is like 50%. Okay, is there. It's going to be 0.5. So this one is there, and maybe this one is, I don't know, maybe there. This one is here, and that one is down here, okay? You can store A, B, and T. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. And this is like exactly accurate of the, like, in the orbit. Oh man, this is amazing. And I can also use this to animate it. So I can basically change this value over time. And this is going to animate perfectly. So I can just change this over time, and when it gets to 1, it's going to wrap up again to 0 and go infinitely. Then next one, we talk of different velocities for the planets. Exactly. So I think in real life, well, I'm not sure. I think there's a lot of things that determine the speed of a planet around its orbit. So, for example, you said Neptune has the complete orbit of Neptune is after 165 years. And what I'm thinking is that maybe, yeah, it doesn't matter the distance from the star. It also depends on, I think, the mass of the planet or something like that. I don't know. There's a couple things that, that's what I'm saying. There's a couple things that determines or defines how fast the planet goes around the orbit. And I think it has to do with, of course, the size of the orbit, like how far away it is from the star. That's one of the factors. But also, I think, I don't know if that's the only thing that matters for how fast the planet orbits. In any case, right now, I'm not going to worry about that, because all I need to do is just set like a position in the orbit, and that's it. So the planet actually orbiting around the star and moving over time, that's something for the future. So yeah, like you said, next month we're going to do that maybe. Further away, the slower it is, the bigger the planets, the faster it needs to go. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, great. So that's amazing. We already solved this thing, which is pretty good. For your model, you need just an angular velocity. Exactly. Which is basically how fast this moves over time, which can be like 0.001 per second, maybe. Oh yeah, and it also will depend on how big the orbit is. That also depends here, because it's not the same for this one to go like to that point than it is for this one to go from 0 to, or for example, this one. If this one is 0 and then it goes to 0.1, I think this one should move like at a different rate than this one. So that would be like accurate to how real life works. Yeah. Inner planets faster, outside planets slower. Yeah, exactly. We could use that rule like as a general rule, just to make it easier for for the system. It is like kind of accurate with how real life planets work, but yeah. So yeah, it's going to be basically, I could use the orbit size, the magnitude of this vector. I could use that for determining like the speed. I could use that as a multiplier, for example. So if the magnitude is, or like a reducer, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, so next thing would be to actually refactorize all of the code that's broken right now, so that I cannot create like a actual planetary system with real planets. So right now, this, like the planetary system has an actual planetary system properties class created, and it has 4 planets, but all of those are null. As you can see, it's black and all of the values are not set. There's a lot of things that has to be set here. And there, I'm skipping that right now because everything is broken. So the next thing would be to actually create planets, and then have the planets define like their own positions alongside, like along the orbit. And I don't know if along is the correct word, but doesn't matter. So planets, when they get created, they will define the position in the orbit. Okay, that position is going to go from 0 to 1, is going to be a %. Okay, and then the minimap is going to grab that information, is going to position all of the planets in the corresponding positions in the orbit. Okay, but also we're going to be setting the actual position of the planet here in space, and then I'm going to have to determine like the positions for like the actual units in world units for the inner orbit and for the, well, for each of the orbits. So maybe the inner orbit is like, maybe, I don't know, in world units it could be like 100 units, and then the other one could be like 200 units. I don't know. I do not know Unity enough. I would create a context name simulation, a singleton, and have all the planets, stars, ships, space stations stay there. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing already. Basically, I have this scene. Okay, this is a scene, and what I want to do for actually positioning the planets that you see in the space, I'm using this system I created for having them in different planes, so they move at a different rate. So that's why you see the planet moving slow. When you go near the planet looks like it's far away. That's a system I did for parallax. And also that I have to determine the actual position of the planet here. So like let me grab this. I'm going to do this and go here and this is just to explain what I'm doing right now. So let's say this is the complete space. For example, this is all of the space that you can navigate. Okay, and the star is going to be here. Let's say the star is here, and then you have the orbits. Okay, this is imaginary. Okay, and I'm drawing this like whatever. It's really bad, but doesn't matter. So the ship is here, okay, and this planet, you can see it's here, it's at this position in the orbit, but then there's going to be other planets that are going to be in other positions in the orbit, okay, so maybe there's ones here, and there's a really big one here, and there's another one here, okay. So the way you travel there, so I have to define the actual positions for the planets in the workspace. And for that, I have to use the units I have. And I have the formula for calculating where they need to be, so that when you navigate to the planets, it feels like you're traveling like a long distance. So I have everything set up for that. So everything I need to do is actually create the planets in the code when you start the game, like they're going to be created procedurally, and then set a position for each one of them. And I'm going to use even the same formula for the ellipse, because I'm going to set them in the position around the orbit, but this time they are going to be in world space. And then you can navigate with your ship and go to that planet and go there or there or there. So that's the idea. So yeah, it's kind of what you said, to have like the context. This is going to be the context, and everything is already prepared for me to just start creating the planets and just set the position in the orbit. I think that's what I need, basically. Hey, my kitties was sleeping and started making some noises. So yeah, she's okay. So this is going to be the stream for today. Okay, we did a really good amount of progress today. I didn't think we were going to finish the planets and the orbit system and the ellipse formula and all of that. So I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy. So that's amazing. That's going to be the stream. I stayed for almost 3 hours. That's good. That's good because we made some progress. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for everyone who checked out the stream, for everyone who chatted here. Thank you very much, Ciala. As always, you're always here. And you helped me a lot with the formula. That was amazing. And yeah, so, thank you very much, Hailey Neg, for the latest follow. And that's gonna be the stream for today, okay? So be sure to join the Discord for everyone that haven't joined yet, okay? Check the Discord. If you join there, you're going to get notifications whenever I go live, okay? I send a message there and notify everyone. And you can also share anything there. For example, today, Ciala shared like Ciala shared a pretty good and useful formula there for me, and I used it that in the game. It was great. But you can also share art or, I don't know, drawings or music or anything you like. And for the people on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to watch all of the stream you want. You can go there and watch the streams. They're going to get saved there always, so that's great. And that's it, okay? So thank you very much and see you on the next stream. Bye bye.